Well, welcome everyone to this, which is now our 15th Club 500 draw here at Montrose FC. And I'm delighted to be joined this time by the manager of Montrose FC's women team, Mr. Craig Ferrars.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, Craig. Thank you again for coming along and doing this for us today. Just a start, I suppose, is to find out how the whole year and the various lockdowns have been for you.
No, I think it's been difficult in football wise. It's been really hard because, as you know, the women's game is up and coming, and I think lockdown came at a bad time for the game in general, and specifically I would say for us, because we're building a really good squad. We're doing well. We're just getting into games. We won our first 3 games, which were tough games. So we're looking forward to the rest of the season. And then obviously we were stopped, and we were the championship was the only one that was stopped fully. The two leagues above kept going, which was good but frustrating for us because there's not much between the teams, you know, from the 2 leagues, and we felt a bit aggrieved that we couldn't keep going as well and sticking to the same rules and regulations that they were. Of course, we can do that no problem at Montrose Links Park. And just really, it's been a case of trying to keep everybody's momentum up, like probably everybody else has. But it's a lot harder in the women's game because I've lost a few players now, a couple of injuries, and people not as keen as they were previously. And again, we still don't know what's happening, which makes it even more difficult to keep players enthused in the game. So we've lost a bit from lockdown, more than probably the men's game. I know it's been frustrating for them as well, but they're still playing.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to ask, how many games is it that you would normally have in a season then?
Well, our league started off at 12, so you'd play each other twice, so it's 22, so it's not really a lot of games, but a couple of teams dropped out because I've not been able to put teams together. That's a problem with the women's game, especially at our level. There's not that many players to choose from, especially good quality ones. There is up and coming ones, but at our level, you try and get a really good squad together. So 2 teams dropped out, so it would have been probably 18 games, and we only got 3 done with us.
Yeah, I did see that it was a really good start to the season for you with those 3 victories. But your league is you're in the north.
Championship North, yeah. So Championship North or Championship South.
So if you do win that, how do you progress forward? Do you have a playoff game, or do you automatically go into the league above?
No, if right at this moment in time, if you win the league outright, you go up the league above, which is the SPL 2, basically the Women's Premier League 2, which is a standard up again. And if you get in the playoff, then you go and play off with the team from the south that finishes second, and then the bottom of the SPL 2. So it's pretty similar to a men's kind of fixture progress. But we were hoping to obviously win the league this year, and we put a full squad together. I think I started off with 5 players before, about 2 months before our first game, and then I managed to have 22, and now I'm back down probably about 15. So it's been really frustrating, really frustrating with a really good side, especially putting everybody together so quickly. We played a lot of friendlies before the season started against higher opposition, and we really acquitted ourselves well. And the club's been fantastic, trying to push the female side, which is a really good thing to do now. And then we've hit this brick wall. So we don't even know if we're going to come back again. And it's frustrating for us, but it's also that the second tier, they've stopped as well. So they're now feeling what we were feeling back in, I think the last game was October. So it's been a long time, but the rules are you only have to play 1 round of fixtures to complete the promotion process. So I'm really hoping that we get that opportunity to go back and just finish, which would only be 6 games for us. So we could do that in 3 weeks, So I'm really hoping the powers that be see how important it is to keep women engaged in the game. And I think if they say that league's void till we start again in September, October, I think we'll lose so many players, so many coaches, and it'll be a real shame from the progress that we're gaining.
Yeah, I suppose it's sending the wrong signal if they make that decision when, as you say, you don't actually have that many more games to complete. you know?
No, like I said, if you only have to do one round of fixtures, I think the league above have to do two because they've got less teams. But I mean, just to let the league's restructuring next season as well. It's going to become, instead of the South and the North, a national championship, which it should, because they're trying to get better and better and better. So they need really some movement to take place before they can restructure. So I think there was a meeting on Monday night. We haven't heard the outcome yet with the SWF and the SFA. So I'm really keeping fingers crossed that we can complete this season, because not only is it good for us, but it's good for the game to keep all the females engaged, because before lockdown, it was really pushing on, you know, really starting to look good. And obviously down south, you've seen a massive TV deal for the women's game down there. And we're a little bit further behind in Scotland, but it's been really good coming to Montrose, and the enthusiasm that the board have shown to get the women known and get them noticed. And we were really hoping for big things next season, so I'm hoping that was going to be in the SPL too, but we'll just have to wait and see.
I mean, you're saying there about it's kind of difficult to sometimes build a team, but I noticed that you're looking for youth players, you know, to come in and encouraging as many girls as possible to get into football, and create a team, hopefully from local players, I suppose, at some point.
Yeah, I took a lot of players from Aberdeen, based players, so probably got about a 50-50 split. But I needed to do that to build a squad that was wanting to challenge, because I wanted to challenge this season, and I needed to do that. But we've taken a young girl from the under 15s, I think she was, and Montrose has got a good setup with the youth. They've got it all the way through. It's already made. The master plan is already done. It's just taking that through. So that's the first girl I think it's broke through from the youth ranks into the first team, and we'd love it to get it better and better and better, the partnership, and that's what you want to do. We've got good experience in the squad, and you want to blend them in. You know, we've got a couple of 16-year-olds at play. It's slightly different in the women's side. You know, when I played back in the day, you really had to be at 16, 17 before you were really thinking about breaking through in the team. But if you're 14 and you're good enough in the women's game, then you'll play. We had a 14-year-old last season, not played in our team, and she was superb. She's now at Forfar in the Premier League, so it's slightly different. But yeah, that's what you're looking for, and we want to make it a local club. You know, we want to make it local players and get a real good feel. Our captain's from Montrose, so which is a great thing. And I'd love to see her going lifting that trophy, you know, at the end of the season. But hopefully we'll still get there, Ross, and it would be a great achievement for a team that finished, I don't know, it was maybe third, fourth bottom, I'm not sure, last season, but we're looking to win that league. And like I said, we've beaten three of our main rivals already. So I was pretty confident until Nicola Sturgeon stopped it for me.
So we'll blame Nicola if it doesn't come to fruition.
But I'll thank her if she starts it again as well, Ross. You know, I need somebody to moan it.
Well, I'm sure that everybody out there connected to the club wishes you guys all the very best. Hope you get back, and as you say, hope you actually claim the championship at the end of all this. That would be fantastic for us all. Okay, so Craig, this is your moment. This is your moment to shine, mate.
This is the biggest thing in my career yet.
There's normally two balls that are drawn out. We've got our £500 winner and we've got our £100 winner. But this evening we've got a third ball you're going to draw out, which is to get a £50 voucher to use at our club shop. So you're going to be given the added responsibility of pulling out a third ball tonight, Craig.
Even more pressure.
Right. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go with the £500 winner, Craig. So if you stretch that arm all the way out, here it goes.
It's a big bowl.
It's a massive bowl. There's a lot in there. Okay, so our £500 winner, it's fairly big, 153. Let's have a look. And a 153, our £500 winner it's a nice one. It's Regan Tammy. Regan Tammy worked with us at the club a few years ago, so I'm delighted for Regan, £500 winner there. Okay, great. So it's our £100 winner now. Tell you what, Craig, you're putting a lot of effort into that tonight. It's impressive.
Thank you.
Labelore 45. So our £100 winner, number 45, is Rick Wood. So congratulations, Rick, on your £100. And the third and final one for this evening, Craig, our £50 voucher. Oh, another high one, 158. And our £50 voucher goes to Mike Dow. So congratulations, Mike. You are our £50 voucher winner this evening. Okay, Craig, again, thank you very much for coming along to do this tonight. I'm sure that the eagle-eyed folk out there will realise that there is daylight descending upon you.
Yeah.
We've brought the draw forward because we wanted to get you along, and in order to allow that to happen, we've done it slightly earlier than we'd expected. But thank you very much for spending your time with us this evening.
Thanks for having me. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Take care. Bye now.